Do not work like a machine until you are old. Do not spend your whole life trading hours for money, then wake up one day tired, older, and still afraid of bills. Because the truth is simple. If you only make money when you are working, then the moment you stop working, your income stops too. You sleep, your money stops. You get sick, your money stops. You take care of your family, your money stops. You grow old, your money slows down. And that is a dangerous way to live. Today, we are going to talk about 6 ways to make money even while you sleep. Not magic, not gambling, not a fantasy, and not some stupid dream where you do nothing and money falls from the sky. No, this is about building systems. Small systems, simple systems, real systems. Systems that can keep working after you stop working for the day. Because rich people do not only work for money, they build things that work for them. A product can work for you. A video can work for you. A website can work for you. An investment can work for you. A digital asset can work for you. A small business system can work for you. But your body cannot work forever. Your hands cannot work forever. Your energy cannot stay the same forever. So if you are still young, listen carefully. And if you are no longer young, listen even more carefully. The goal is not to stop working today. The goal is to stop depending only on your daily labor. That is different. Most people think making money means going to work, doing tasks, getting paid, and repeating the same thing tomorrow. They work. They earn. They spend. They work again. This cycle feels normal. But normal does not always mean smart. A person can spend 30 or 40 years working hard and still feel unsafe. Why? Because hard work alone is not enough. Hard work without a system becomes a trap. You work more, but you do not become freer. You earn more, but you spend more. You get tired, but the bills keep coming. You tell yourself, I just need to work harder. But sometimes, working harder is not the answer. Sometimes, the better question is this: what can I build once that can pay me again and again? That is the question. Not, how can I work more? But, how can I build better? Because if you only use your time to make money, your income will always be limited by your hours. There are only 24 hours in a day. You cannot create more time. You cannot work forever. You cannot stay young forever. But you can build assets. An asset is something that can bring value again and again. A house can be an asset. A book can be an asset. A video can be an asset. A course can be an asset. A website can be an asset. An email list can be an asset. A piece of software can be an asset. A brand can be an asset. A skill can become an asset if you package it correctly. This is the difference between working and building. Working gives you money once. Building can give you money many times. And this is where most people are too soft, too scared, and too lazy. They want freedom, but they do not want to build. They want passive income, but they do not want active effort first. They want money while sleeping, but during the day, they waste time, scrolling, complaining, and watching other people win. That is not passive income. That is passive weakness. If you want money while you sleep, you must build while you are awake. Remember that. Money while you sleep is created by work you did before sleep. So today, we will talk about 6 ways, 6 simple ideas, 6 paths. Not all of them are for everyone. You do not need to do all 6. You only need to choose one, start small, and build it seriously. Now, let's begin. The first way is digital products. A digital product is something you create once and sell many times. It can be an ebook, a guide, a checklist, a template, a course, a worksheet, a design file, a Notion template, a spreadsheet, a music file, a photo pack, a prompt pack, a small training. A digital product is powerful because it does not need a physical warehouse. You do not need to pack boxes. You do not need to ship anything. You do not need to stand in a store all day. Someone can buy it at 2 a.m. Someone can buy it while you are eating. Someone can buy it while you are sleeping. That is the beauty of digital products. But do not make it complicated. Many people fail because they try to create something too big. They want the perfect course, the perfect ebook, the perfect brand, the perfect website. So they spend months preparing and never sell anything. That is cowardly perfectionism, wearing nice clothes. Start smaller. Ask this question. What problem can I solve for someone? Maybe you know how to plan meals for busy mothers. Maybe you know how to train dogs. Maybe you know how to organize a small kitchen. Maybe you know how to learn English faster. Maybe you know how to make simple home workouts. Maybe you know how to budget money. Maybe you know how to write better resumes. Maybe you know how to use AI tools. Maybe you know how to help older adults sleep better. Turn that knowledge into a small product. Not a giant product, a useful product. People do not pay for size. They pay for solutions. A 10-page guide that solves a real problem is better than a 200-page book nobody finishes. A simple checklist that saves someone time is better than a beautiful course that gives no result. So the first rule is this. Solve one problem. For one type of person, with one simple product, do not try to help everyone. Everyone is not a market. Be specific. Help beginners learn English speaking in 10 minutes a day. Help busy fathers cook healthy meals. Help small YouTubers write better video titles. Help new freelancers find their first client. Help older adults create a better sleep routine. When the problem is clear, the product becomes easier to sell. Now, the second way is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing means you recommend a product, and when someone buys through your link, you earn a commission. Simple idea, but most people do it badly. They spam links. They beg people to buy. They post random products everywhere. They act like walking advertisements. That is why they fail. Good affiliate marketing is not about throwing links at people. It is about trust. You help people understand a problem. You show them a useful tool. You explain who it is for. You explain who it is not for. You share your real experience. Then you give them the link. That is different. For example, if you teach people how to start a YouTube channel, you can recommend tools for editing, thumbnails, voiceover, research, or automation. If you teach people fitness, you can recommend equipment, nutrition products, or training apps. If you teach people personal finance, you can recommend books, budgeting tools, or financial platforms. If you teach people English, you can recommend learning apps, courses, books, or pronunciation tools. The money comes from the trust you build before the link. No trust, no sale. No value, no sale. No audience, no sale. So if you want affiliate income while you sleep, build content first. Make videos, write posts, create guides, answer questions, Show examples. Teach people. When your content stays online, your links stay online too. A person can watch your video months later. They can click your link. They can buy. And you can earn while you are not working at that moment. That is the power. But again, do not be weak. Do not expect to post 3 links and become rich. You need content. You need consistency. You need a niche. A niche means a focused topic for a focused audience. Do not talk about everything. Talk to one group of people with one main problem. New English learners, busy parents, older adults, new YouTubers, home fitness beginners, people who want to save money, people who want to use AI for work. Choose one lane. Stay in that lane long enough to be trusted. The third way is YouTube. And this one is powerful because a YouTube video can work for you 24 hours a day. You record once, you upload once, but the video can be watched again and again. Today, tomorrow, next month, next year. A good video is like a worker that never sleeps. It can teach. It can sell. It can build trust. It can bring subscribers. It can send people to your product. It can send people to affiliate links. It can earn ad revenue. It can create opportunities. But most people treat YouTube like a lottery ticket. They upload random videos and pray. That is not a strategy. That is weakness. YouTube rewards clarity. It rewards strong topics. It rewards titles people want to click. It rewards thumbnails people notice. It rewards videos people actually watch. So if you want YouTube to make money while you sleep, stop thinking like a hobby person. Think like a builder. Choose a niche. Study the audience. Find problems people already care about. Make videos that solve those problems. Create titles that speak clearly. Create thumbnails that make people curious. Hook the viewer in the first seconds. Deliver value. Keep them watching. Then give a clear next step. Subscribe. Watch another video. Download a guide. Click a link. Join an email list. Buy a product. YouTube becomes powerful when it is connected to a system. Video alone is good. Video plus affiliate links is better. Video plus digital product is stronger. Video plus email list is even stronger. Video plus brand is a real business. This is why lazy people fail. They only upload and hope. Smart people build a machine. Content brings attention. Attention builds trust. Trust creates action. Action creates income. And income can continue while you sleep. Now listen carefully, because this is one of the most important parts. If you are tired of trading every hour for money, subscribe to this channel now. Do it now, not later. Hit subscribe. Turn on the bell. Stay with us, because this channel is not for people who want to complain. It is for people who want to build. It is for people who want to stop living like tired workers and start thinking like owners. One video can change your direction. One idea can change your income. One small system can change your future. So subscribe now, and let's keep building. Now, the fourth way is online courses. An online course is similar to a digital product, but it usually goes deeper. It teaches a process. It helps someone move from point A to point B. For example, from beginner English to daily speaking, from no YouTube channel to first 10 videos, from messy finances to simple budget, from no fitness habit to daily walking routine, from no AI knowledge to using AI tools for work. People buy courses because they want a path. They do not want random information. They want structure. They want order. They want someone to say, start here, then do this, then do this. That is valuable. But do not create a course just because you want to sell a course. Create a course when you understand a real problem. A good course has a promise, a clear promise, not a fake promise, not become rich in 7 days, not lose 50 pounds overnight, not speak perfect English in 1 week. That is nonsense. A real promise sounds like this. Learn how to create your first YouTube script. Learn how to build a simple monthly budget. Learn how to practice English for 10 minutes a day. Learn how to create a basic digital product. Learn how to use AI to write better content. Clear, specific, useful. And here is the key. Your course does not need to be huge. Many beginners think a course must have 50 lessons. No. A course should be as long as needed to solve the problem. No longer. A 5-lesson course that gets people a result is better than a giant course full of noise. People are busy. People are tired. People do not need more information. They need clear steps. So make the course simple. Lesson 1. Understand the problem. Lesson 2. Prepare the tools. Lesson 3. Take the first action. Lesson 4. Avoid common mistakes. Lesson 5. Repeat and improve. That can be enough for a small course. You can sell it through your YouTube channel, through your email list, through your website, through your community, through your content. Again, the course can sell while you sleep, but only if people can find it. So do not just create, promote, talk about it, make content around it, show examples, share results, answer questions, build trust. Because the course is the product, but trust is the bridge. No bridge, no buyer. The 5th way is investing. Now, listen carefully. Investing is not gambling. Investing is not throwing money into something because a stranger on the internet said it will go up. Investing is not trying to get rich overnight. That is how fools lose money. Real investing is patient. It is boring. It is disciplined. It is about putting money into assets that may grow or pay income over time. This can include dividend stocks, index funds, bonds, real estate investment trusts, retirement accounts, or other regulated investment vehicles. But every investment has risk. There is no free money. There is no guaranteed profit. So before investing, learn the basics. Understand risk. Understand phase. Understand time. Understand your own situation. And if needed, talk to a qualified financial professional. Do not be the kind of person who works hard for money, then loses it because they were too lazy to learn. That is stupidity. Investing can make money while you sleep because your money is working in the market or in an asset. But you need money to invest first. And that money comes from saving, earning, and not spending like an idiot. Yes, I said it. Some people say they want passive income, but they waste money every day on things they do not need. They buy to impress people. They upgrade everything. They spend because they are bored. Then they say, I have no money to invest. Of course you do not. Your future is being eaten by your present weakness. Start small. Track your spending. Build an emergency fund. Pay down high-interest debt. Learn basic investing. Invest consistently. Do not chase hype. Do not panic every time the market moves. Do not think like a gambler. Think like a builder. A small amount invested regularly over many years can become powerful, not because of magic, because of time. Time is one of the strongest forces in money, but time only helps people who start. If you keep saying, "I will start later," then later will steal your future. Start learning now. Start saving now. Start building the habit now. The sixth way is building a simple, automated business system. This sounds complicated, but it can be simple. A business system means you create a process that brings customers, delivers value, and collects payment without you doing everything manually every time. For example, a website that sells your digital product, a landing page that collects emails, an email sequence that teaches and sells, a booking page for your service, a membership site, a newsletter, a small community, a print-on-demand store, a template store, a content funnel. These are systems. They do not remove all work, but they reduce repeated work. That is the point. Most people are stuck because they do everything by hand. They explain the same thing again and again. They answer the same questions again and again. They send the same files again and again. They chase customers one by one. That becomes exhausting. A system helps you repeat value without repeating effort. For example, imagine you teach beginners how to use AI. Instead of explaining the same lesson to every person, you create a free guide. People find your video. They click your link. They download the guide. They enter your email list. Your emails teach them for 5 days. Then you offer a paid course, template, or coaching. This can happen while you sleep, not because you are lucky, because you built a path from attention to trust, a path from trust to action, a path from action to income. That is what many people miss. They want money, but they do not build the path. They want customers, but they do not create trust. They want sales, but they do not create value. They want freedom, but they do not build systems. And then they complain. Stop complaining. Build. Now, let's put the 6 ways together. 1. Create digital products. 2. Use affiliate marketing. 3. Build a YouTube channel. 4. Sell online courses. 5. Invest wisely. 6. Build simple automated systems. These 6 ways are different, but they all have one thing in common. They separate your income from your time, not completely at first, but little by little. That is the real goal. You do not go from working all day to passive income overnight. That is a fantasy. You build step by step. 1 product, 1 video, 1 link, 1 email, 1 investment, 1 system. Then another, then another. Small things become big when you repeat them. This is the same principle in almost every successful life. People overestimate what they can do in 1 week, but they underestimate what they can build in 1 year. If you build 1 small asset every week, your life can look different 12 months from now. 1 video a week. That is 52 videos in a year. 1 useful email a week. That is 52 emails. 1 product improvement a week. That is 52 improvements. 1 small investment every month. That is 12 steps forward. One new skill every month. That is 12 new abilities. But most people do nothing. They wait. They plan. They talk. They dream. They watch other people. They say, one day. One day is where lazy dreams go to die. Do not say one day. Say today. Today I will choose one path. Today I will write one idea. Today I will record one short video. Today I will outline one product. Today I will learn one investment concept. Today I will build one small part of my system. Not everything. One thing. That is how you start. Now, let's talk about the biggest mistake. The biggest mistake is chasing too many ways at once. You hear about YouTube, so you start YouTube. Then you hear about affiliate marketing, so you jump there. Then you hear about investing, so you jump there. Then you hear about digital products, so you jump again. After 3 months, you have nothing. Only confusion. That is not strategy. That is mental weakness. Choose one main path. Only one. Focus long enough to see results. If you choose YouTube, make videos consistently. If you choose digital products, build and sell one product. If you choose affiliate marketing, create useful content around one niche. If you choose investing, learn and invest consistently. If you choose courses, create a simple course and promote it. If you choose automated systems, build one funnel at a time. Focus is power. Scattered effort becomes dust. Focused effort becomes a blade. Now, another mistake is expecting passive income to be passive from the beginning. It is not. In the beginning, passive income is very active. You work, you learn, you build, you test, you fail, you fix, you improve, you keep going. Only later does the system begin to work without you touching it every minute. A YouTube video takes work to create, but after upload, it can keep working. A course takes work to build, but after launch, it can keep selling. An email sequence takes work to write, but after setup, it can keep sending. An investment takes money and discipline, but over time, it can grow. So stop asking, how can I make money without working? That is the wrong question. Ask this instead. What work can I do today that can keep paying me tomorrow? That is a better question. That is a builder's question. And if you think this is too hard, good. It should be hard. Easy things are crowded. Weak people love easy. They want shortcuts. They want hacks. They want tricks. They want money without skill. They want success without patience. They want income without value. That is why they stay broke, tired, and angry. Do not be one of them. Build something real. Now, let's make this practical. If you are starting from zero, do not try to create a giant business. Start with your knowledge. What do you know? What have you survived? What problem have you solved? What skill can you teach? What topic do people ask you about? What do you understand better than beginners? Start there. If you know cooking, create simple meal plans. If you know fitness, create beginner routines. If you know English, create speaking practice guides. If you know YouTube, create script templates. If you know parenting, create checklists. If you know money, create budget sheets. If you know AI, create prompt packs. If you know health habits, create simple guides. Do not say, But many people know more than me. Of course they do. There will always be someone better. That does not matter. You do not need to teach experts. You can help beginners. A person on step 10 can help a person on step 1. That is enough. You do not need to be the best in the world. You need to be useful to someone. Useful beats perfect. Clear beats fancy. Simple beats confusing. Now, let's talk about trust. Trust is the currency behind almost every income system. People buy from people they trust. They click links from people they trust. They subscribe to people they trust. They watch videos from people they trust. They join courses from people they trust. So, how do you build trust? Show up. Teach clearly. Do not lie. Do not exaggerate. Do not promise impossible results. Do not sell trash. Do not treat your audience like idiots. Respect them. Help them. Tell the truth. If something is hard, say it is hard. If something takes time, say it takes time. If something has risk, say it has risk. That kind of honesty may not attract fools. Good. You do not need fools. You need the right audience. Now, let's talk about time. You may say, I do not have time. But be careful with that sentence. Sometimes it is true. Sometimes it is an excuse. You may not have 3 hours, but do you have 30 minutes? Do you have 15 minutes? Do you have 10 minutes? Do you have 5 minutes to write an idea? 5 minutes to outline a product? 5 minutes to record a short voice note? 5 minutes to learn one concept? 5 minutes to review your spending? 5 minutes to plan tomorrow? Do not worship big time blocks. Use small time blocks. Small time used well becomes powerful. A person who builds for 30 minutes every day can move farther than a person who dreams for 5 hours and does nothing. 30 minutes a day is 3.5 hours a week. That is about 14 hours a month. That is more than 160 hours a year. Imagine using 160 hours to build a YouTube channel, digital product, or business system. Your life would not look the same. But lazy people waste small time because it looks too small. That is why they lose. They wait for a perfect day, a free weekend, a big motivation, a clean schedule, a perfect plan. And while they wait, life passes. Do not wait. Use the small time. Now, let's talk about failure. You will create something that does not sell. You will post a video nobody watches. You will write an email nobody reads. You will recommend a product nobody buys. You will make mistakes. Good. That is part of building. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is information. It tells you what needs to change. Maybe the topic is weak. Maybe the title is unclear. Maybe the offer is not useful enough. Maybe the audience is wrong. Maybe the price is wrong. Maybe the message is boring. Fix it. Do not cry like a child because the first try did not work. The first try is not supposed to be perfect. The first try is supposed to teach you. That is how builders think. Now, let's imagine your future. Imagine you are 5 years older. You still have to pay bills. You still need food. You still need a place to live. You still need money for health, family, and comfort. Now, ask yourself, will your body have more energy or less energy? Will you want to work more hours or fewer hours? Will life become cheaper or more expensive? Will waiting make it easier or harder? You know the answer. Waiting makes it harder. That is why you must build now. Not because you are greedy, because you are responsible. You are responsible for your future self. Your older self is depending on the choices you make today. Do not betray that person. Do not let your older self look back and say, "Why did I waste so much time?" That sentence hurts. So, start building. Start small. Start ugly. Start before you feel ready. Because readiness often comes after action, not before it. Now, here is a simple 7-day plan. Day 1. Choose one path. Digital product, affiliate marketing, YouTube, course, investing, or system. Only one. Day 2. Choose one audience. Who do you want to help? Beginners? Parents? Older adults? Students? Freelancers? Creators? Day 3. Choose one problem, not 10 problems. 1. Day 4. Create one piece of content about that problem. A short video, a post, a script, an email, a guide. Day 5. Create one simple offer. A checklist, a template, a free guide, an affiliate link, a product idea. Day 6. Share it. Do not hide. Put it in front of people. Day 7. Review. What worked? What did people ask? What confused them? What can you improve? That is it. Simple. Not easy, but simple. Repeat that cycle. Again and again. That is how you build. Now, let's go deeper into each path with real examples. For digital products, start with something tiny. A budget template, a 30-day walking tracker, a YouTube title checklist, a meal planning sheet, a beginner English phrase guide, a sleep routine worksheet, a prompt pack for AI writing. Sell it for a small price. Improve it based on feedback. Then create a better version. For affiliate marketing, start with one product you truly understand. Make content around the problem it solves. Do not just say, "Buy this." Say, "Here is the problem. Here is why it happens. Here is what I tried. Here is what helped. Here is who this is for." That is natural. That builds trust. For YouTube, start with one niche and one viewer. Do not make videos for everyone. Make videos for a person with a clear problem. A beginner who wants to learn English. A man over 50 who wants to lose weight. A woman over 60 who wants better sleep. A new creator who wants to grow on YouTube. A worker who wants to make money online. Speak to that person, not to the whole world. For online courses, start with one transformation. From confused to clear. From beginner to first result. From messy to organized. From scared to started. Build lessons around that path. For investing, start with education. Learn basic terms. Risk, return, diversification, phase, compounding, time horizon, emergency fund. Do not invest money you need tomorrow. Do not follow hype. Do not gamble with your future. For automated systems, start with one simple funnel, one video, one free guide, one email list, one offer. That is enough. You do not need a huge machine at first. You need a working path. Now, let's talk about the emotional side. Money is not only numbers. Money is peace. Money is options. Money is dignity. Money is the ability to rest when your body is tired. Money is the ability to help your family. Money is the ability to say no to bad situations. Money is the ability to get medical care. Money is the ability to age with less fear. That is why this topic matters. This is not about showing off. This is not about buying luxury things. This is about not becoming old and trapped. It is about not spending your final decades begging time, energy, and money to be kind to you. You must prepare. You must build. You must think ahead. Because life does not care about excuses. Bills do not care that you are tired. The market does not care that you were scared. Time does not care that you were not ready. So build anyway. Now, before we finish, remember this sentence. Do not work until you are old, because you were too afraid to build when you were young. Say it again. Do not work until you are old, because you were too afraid to build when you were young. And if you are already older, remember this. It is still not too late to build something smaller, smarter, and more useful. Maybe you cannot build a giant company. That is fine. Build a small product. Build a small audience. Build a small income stream. Build a small habit. Small does not mean weak. Small means possible. And possible is where everything begins. If this message helped you, subscribe to the channel now. Hit subscribe. Turn on the bell. Do not just listen and disappear. Do not say, I will start later. Later is dangerous. Start today. Choose one path. Take one step. Build one small asset. Then come back for the next video. Because your future does not need more excuses. Your future needs action. Thank you for listening. Build while you are awake. So one day, your money can work while you sleep.